welcome back to this Tuesday show, Generals. Nate Trobaugh touching base with you again today for this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News. Hope all things are going good for you today. Another busy show lined up and ready to go for you guys, so let's get in motion with our announcement and weather segment we affectionately call What's Up Heritage. Take it away, Levi.
What's up, Heritage? I'm Levi Wilson. I'm here to bring you 3 big announcements followed by this week's weather forecast. Heritage High School Music Department will perform their annual Veterans Day concert this Tuesday, November 12th at 7:30 p.m. This will be a combined performance with Heritage Middle School. Admission is free, but attendees are encouraged to make donations to the Wounded Warrior Project. HHS is holding a Thanksgiving food drive, bringing donations to first block teachers. All food donated goes directly to our Heritage families, and the extra goes to needy families in the community. The top first block class will have a pizza/Coke party, courtesy of FBLA. And don't forget the big game Friday at home against Southeast Bullock at 7:30. $10 admission, and be sure to arrive a little bit early to beat the traffic. Now onto this week's weather forecast. Tuesday, we have a high of 69 with a low of 45 and a 7% chance of rain. Wednesday, we have a high of 65, a low of 48, and a 35% chance of rain. Thursday, we have a high of 57, a low of 47, and a 66% chance of rain. Friday, we have a high of 62, a low of 42, and an 8% chance of rain. And Saturday, we have a high of 65, a low of 44, and an 8% chance of rain. Now onto the anchors for more news.
Thanks, Levi, for that fabulous report. Coach Green here now, and I'm here to tell you about some special visitors from the county office that were here at Heritage yesterday. Superintendent Nix and some school board members were on hand to present lunch to our Emperor of the Taj candidates. Why'd they do it? Let's find out more in this report.
So I'm so impressed with all of you and faculty sponsors with you as well, just for the commitment you have to doing, number one, maintaining tradition. That tradition is that Heritage gives back.
Well, we had the boys out to the board meeting and just bragging on them and just showing our appreciation for what they're doing to give back to other kids in our community. And every dollar raised goes to support our local school students who are a little more in need this year than some other folks. So
this is the second year that I've been associated with this recognition. It's just like I said earlier at the luncheon, it's just a tremendous effort and very special effort. It's so impactful, and I know that these guys and their families go all out during the homecoming week to not only win that prize, which is part of it, but raise as much money as they can for the Children's Fund. Whether it's helping with housing, providing rent assistance, utility assistance, keeping a light on, water service in place. This year we've had a number of requests for dental service, which has been very impactful for our students. Just overall, like I said, it's just a privilege and an honor to be associated with this effort, and just couldn't be prouder of the boys for doing what they do for Catoosa County.
I mean, it feels great. It's the most rewarding thing in the world to know that that like we're giving it back to kids in need, and then they just get stuff that they need. It's very great.
Yeah, that makes me feel really good about myself, that I'm able to help someone out with their living situation, and they're able to get the help that they need from other people. So it makes me feel great.
and to think that you have, you know, a group of the most popular, most talented kids in the school that are concerned about the needs of others and that work so hard to build other people up and to give something back to those who need it. It tells me that these kids, that their heart is in the right place.
I just want to say thank you to the superintendent and all the board people, because to be real, they didn't have to do this with us today, and it was very thoughtful of them.
Thanks, Coach Green, for that report, and congrats to all you guys. Very well deserved. Levi Wilson back again, and with Veterans Day being yesterday, HHS will be presenting their annual Veterans Day choir concert later tonight down in the theater. The middle school choir and the Legion of Generals band will perform the first concert, which will be followed by our high school choir and wind ensemble. This is always a great event, and we talked to Mrs. Hamilton and a few of her singers to get a quick preview.
This concert is a concert where we can honor our veterans, everyone who has served, and also express our thankfulness to them, to the community. So the concert begins at 6:30 with the HMS band and HMS chorus. They will finish singing and playing at 7. Then we'll have a brief intermission from 7 to 7:30 for people to enter and exit the theater. And at 7:30, our high school wind ensemble and concert choir will perform music, patriotic music.
Hi, my name is Kaylee Jackson. I am this year's choir president, and we do have a Veterans Day concert coming up, and I'm very excited because every year it's a really fun experience. We get to have the middle schoolers and the wind ensemble and the choir all together. We get to sing together and just celebrate and support our veterans, and it's just a really good opportunity for everybody to feel loved and welcome, and it's a good situation. I like it, so y'all come see it.
Hi, my name is Isaiah Dennis. I am this year's choir historian, and I love the Veterans Day concert. When I was a freshman, I came and saw it, and I was so excited to be able to do this. And now this is going to be my second time being in the concert, and it's just so fun. It's amazing seeing all the veterans stand up and singing the songs that they know, and it's just a really fun experience, and I'm glad I'm able to do it with the choir.
We are doing a fundraiser for the Wounded Warrior Project in lieu of admission. So no admission charge, but we would love for you to donate to the Wounded Warrior Project. It's a great charity that gives to veterans that were injured when they were in the service. So we definitely want to give back, and that's a way that our students can do something to raise money themselves for these veterans who were injured while they were serving our country. Even if you can't come to the Veterans Day concert, we would love it if you would like to donate to the Wounded Warrior Project. But we're looking forward to the concert.
Definitely a show you don't want to miss. Nate Trobaugh back now, and we have to get to a quick commercial break now, but stick with us for some exciting sports and entertainment segment coming your way after the commercial. Cross-country teams perform well at state, and football and softball players rake in some awards. These stories and more next in sports.
Man, you know what we're forgetting right now? Where's Lex at?
Oh. I didn't think about that.
The
You wanna
lost
check
and
the
found.
lost and found?
Yeah, let's go.
Good idea. I bet Lex is probably down here.
Oh, Lex!
There he is. Lex, where'd you go?
I got lost in the lost and found. If you lost something in the lost and found, make sure to check it. Hey, this stuff is near the office.
Welcome into sports, everyone. Stephen Solomon here now, and we have some great news to tell you about our boys and girls cross-country team. Both teams were down in Carrollton, Georgia last Saturday competing in the GHSA state track meet. 24 teams from all across the state were competing. How do our squads do? Well, let's just say this. They both had strong showings. Let's get to the meet recap.
Well, the cross-country team went down to Carrollton for the state championship. It was tougher this year because of the fact that they had a sectional, so that weeded out the competition and made it super tough. But the boys and the girls both did a great job. They both finished in the top 10. The boys finished 5th, which is the best in school history, and the girls finished 10th, which is the best since 2016. So on the boys' win, it was impressive because of the fact that we had the top 5 scoring runners all finished in under 19 minutes, which is very fast, and I believe it's the first time that's happened in Catoosa County history. So we're very excited about that.
It's actually my second time running the course. It's a really difficult course. The team, I think we did pretty well, placed 5th out of I don't know how much, but 5th in the state. team performed pretty well.
I think the meet went pretty well. We got fifth. That's the best, I guess, in Catoosa County history that we've ever gotten. So that was pretty awesome. Made kind of a statement for ourselves in Georgia. This was a good team. We really we had a lot of team chemistry. We really worked together, and I think that we pulled through. And fifth is pretty great.
On the girls' side, also we had Evie Robinson. She did really well, coming in third, which is the highest placement that we've had at the school in school history.
Overall, we had a really successful season. We have like a really young team, so I can't wait to see what the other girls on the team do and how they improve. And the state course is really hard, so there weren't that many PRs, but everyone did really well and had a great time for the difficulty of the course.
Also on the girls, obviously Evie came in first for the generals. Then Cadence Shulin, she finished in the top 50. Then Emily Ray, Briley Henderson, Tori Epps, Piper Collins, and Emily Damron all came in, and they worked really hard at the end, passing people. And if they hadn't have passed some of those people, including the Gilmer girls, then we would have ended up not being in 10th. But they worked hard and got us into 10th place, so we were super proud of that.
Congrats, guys and girls. Brooke Wilson, Maggie Meadows here with you now. And our softball team went down to Columbus about a week or so ago and brought home their second state title in 2 years.
Yep, and now it's time for the postseason awards to start rolling in.
So last week, me and some of the coaches had to turn in some numbers for region voting. As a coach, this is probably one of our least favorite things to do because we think our girls are just incredible and we hate to have to do different things with, different teams and stuff like that. But Addie Edwards, of course, she got Pitcher of the Year for the second year in a row.
I got Pitcher of the Year for our region, and I'm very honored because we have amazing pitchers in our region. And I'm very glad I got it for my senior year. It's a great way to end it, especially winning state.
She did incredible. Like I said before, I think everyone on our team should have gotten first team. But very proud of all the girls that, made first team, second team, and honorable mention. It's a very big honor to get to wear the Heritage jersey and represent the school for what they did this season. And then we will go to all-state voting sometime in December.
I'm very thrilled about getting first team all region. It was one of my goals for this season, especially it being my last season ever. And I was very excited for me and the other girls who got this, and it was just such a fulfilling thing to be able to accomplish that for my last season.
It feels great to get on the all-region team. I'm so proud of everyone that got on it. We've all worked really hard all season and off-season to get this accomplishment.
I'm really thankful for all the coaches that picked me as honorable mention. It really means a lot. I've worked hard all season and it really paid off. I'm really glad about how we won state and came out this season. So I'm really proud of all the girls.
Congrats, ladies. Great to know and well-deserved as well. Nate Troball back again, and our football team received some all-region awards last week as well. And as they found out their opponent for Friday's night first-round state playoff game this past weekend as well. We'll talk some more about that opponent, Southeast Bullock High School, on Friday's show. Today, we want to tell you about some of the Coach Slaughter's players that were named to the all-region team. These awards are really special because these awards are voted on by opposing region coaches. How did our team stack up? Let's get to the report.
I'm absolutely thrilled to have as many players as we did named all-region, especially two of our players of the year with Jake, with the specialist of the year, and with Cody being the overall region player of the year, which is an incredible accomplishment in a really talented region. So I'm just thrilled as a coach for them to be able to get the recognition that they deserve, especially Cody. I think sometimes he goes underappreciated. All he does is go out and just make incredible plays week after week. And it's really cool because all of these awards are actually given by the opponent coaches. So I'm not allowed to vote for them, for my guys. I can only vote for the other people. So to know that our opponents respected those guys enough to vote them into those positions, especially Cody's as a player of the year, really big honor for those guys. So super proud for them, well deserved.
It feels great, when teams have to game plan for you, it makes you feel pretty good about yourself a little bit. And for all those other coaches in the region to pick me for something like this is definitely something really cool.
It's an honor. It feels great. I got to give credit to my holder and snapper, Cross, Cody, and Luke, and just the rest of the team.
Yeah, I'm proud of all those guys. I mean, like Jake, was challenged this offseason kind of be the best in the region, and I think he impacted every game that he's played in, but not just Jake, but guys like Kane and Angel, a new guy who never played football until this year, getting honorable mention, and Tucker Hayes, a sophomore, getting honorable mention, and him as a sophomore kind of trusting in the process of like being developed, and that's just speaks to those guys. It's all about them.
It feels really good to be picked by the opposing coaches because I feel like it just shows like even though they don't really know me personally, they still see that I'm a good athlete and just that I deserve first team, and yeah.
I'm just really appreciative of other coaches recognizing, what I bring to my own team. So I just feel good about hard work I put in.
I'm Preston Torbett, and welcome back to the 19th episode of the 5-Star Pick'em Show. Last week's games were devastating for our people on the show. Alabama beat LSU 42-13. Ole Miss beat Georgia 28-10, and South Carolina beat Vandy 28-7. Nobody was expecting these outcomes of the games. For the standings, we have Coach Green going 2-1, Mr. Lee going 1-2, Coulter going 1-2, Caden going 1-2, Lacey went 1-2, Hannah went 1-2, Josh went 0-3, and Miss Pursley went 0-3. Devastating week, guys. Devastating.
For the upset games, Kansas beat Iowa State 45-36. Georgia Tech beat Miami 28-23. Virginia beat Pitt 24-19. All right, so this week's games, we have number 11 Georgia versus number 6 Tennessee. Then we have number 24 Missouri versus number 23 South Carolina. Then we have number 18 Colorado versus Utah. And we're going to start a new segment on this show. It's going to be the game of the week from last week. And this week's game is Missouri and Oklahoma. And Missouri won 30-23. If y'all didn't see that last 5 minutes of that game, go watch it.
This is the 3-point shootout update.
We got competitors like Kayla Lopez, Coach Elkins, and the Eddie Bryan.
And we'll see how it turns out at the end of this week.
Okay, the 3-point shootout this year is going great. We're down to the Elite Eight on the winner's bracket side of the bracket, and I think there's 4 loser bracket teams still left. So it's dwindling down. We got a couple of teams I would say might be favored would be Coach Elkins and Kayla Lopez are a pretty good team. And
How do you feel to be one of the favorites in the 3-point shootout?
Surprised. So I'm not really consistent these days in my old age, but there was a day. But I see what we got today, man. We shoot today. Kayla sort of carried me the last one, so I'm trying to step up my game today. But feel pretty good about it actually. Get Gribbin out of the way. I don't think anybody else can stop us if we shoot like we're capable of.
He's a really good help, and he carries sometimes, but he's okay. No, I'm just kidding. He's actually really good.
Who's your biggest competitor in the tournament?
Definitely Coach Gribbin and Jack Holloway.
Do you think you have what it takes to win?
Yes.
Perfect.
Gribbin could be the surprise of the century. He come out the other day, and I think he had every shot. I think he missed one shot. And he said next time he would keep his shooting shirt on. You know, the old Larry Bird won the 3-point contest and didn't even take his shooting shirt off. He said he would keep it on next time. So, but he's been the surprise so far. And I think one disappointment this year, though, is Coach Green, the Green Machine. He refused to be in it this year because he was afraid he would lose. So, otherwise, it's going great, and it's dwindling down. Should be probably done maybe in a couple weeks, and it's at least looking good. So if you're bored at lunch, come on down and watch some teams shoot.
Thanks for sports, everyone. Knowledge Barnes and TK back. You know what that means. It's time for a new edition of Test Your Knowledge.
Yep, last week's competition was a hit. How did our students do this week? Let's find out.
But the first question is, when was Heritage School built?
2008.
The second question, how many inches are in a foot?
12.
For the third question, which NBA player has the most championship rings?
Jordan. LeBron.
Bill Russell.
Who is Bill Russell?
You know. The first question, who was the first president of the U.S.?
George Washington.
That was me.
That was me, bro. That was definitely.
For the second question, who invented the first car?
Henry Ford.
Thomas Ford.
Who is Thomas? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Next question. What are the three branches of government?
Legislative, executive, and judicial.
That's it. Appreciate it. So what is the cycle that plants go through?
Water cycle. No.
You got that.
No. Water cycle.
Second question. How many chambers are in a heart?
4. Chambers? What is that?
Bro does
For
not
the third
know
question,
anatomy.
What's the capital of Georgia?
Atlanta.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space.
Welcome back to Kicking It with Kelsey. Who am I here with?
Jaden Patton.
What do you get from McDonald's when you go to McDonald's?
Double quarter pounder cheese.
No chicken nuggets?
Nope.
Why?
Don't like the texture.
Who am I here with?
Christian.
And what would you say, when you go to McDonald's, what do you get from McDonald's?
A 20-piece nugget and a large fry.
And a large fry, no drink?
No drink.
Who am I here with?
Nicholas Bales.
All right, and when you go to McDonald's, what do you get from McDonald's?
Either Big Mac meal or a 10-piece meal.
10 piece? All right, sounds pretty good. Who am I here with?
Bryson Stallion.
When you go to McDonald's, what do you get from McDonald's?
Get a mocha frappe and a basket of fries.
A basket of fries, nothing else, that's it?
No, nothing else.
Okay, there you have it. Do you like cats or dogs more?
I like dogs.
Why?
They're more playful.
All right. And do you like cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Why?
They're cool.
They're cooler?
Yeah, they're cooler.
Do you prefer cats or dogs?
Cats.
Cats? I prefer cats too. And then do you like cats or dogs?
Cats.
Why?
Because they're less to do. They're lazy.
Okay, so he's lazy. And then do you like Christmas or Thanksgiving?
I like Thanksgiving.
Why?
The food.
Do you like Christmas or Thanksgiving more?
Christmas.
All right, why?
I get gifts.
If you could pick, do you like Thanksgiving or Christmas more?
This is our choice.
Yeah.
I'd say Christmas gifts, I guess.
Gifts, gotcha. And then do you prefer Christmas or Thanksgiving?
Christmas.
Why?
Presents.
All right, there you have it.
And with that, we'll wrap up another great Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News. But fear not, we'll rejoin you on Friday for a brand new report. Until then, have a great rest of your week, and as always, stay classy, Heritage.